Oh my goodness me, he has such a fantastic voice. Take us up there on that ride.
You don't own me.
Take that mic, man.
Don't tie me down, 'cause
I absolutely love that because it's just like that. I'm finished now. Put the thing like. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years of experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. I honestly believe that anyone can learn how to sing. You just have to be given the tools to learn how to do it. And that's what I'm here for. And that's why I created the Vocal Academy, which is my online singing school where you can get one-to-one personalized feedback on your singing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Reid Wilson with You Don't Know Me for AGT. I cannot wait to have a look at this golden buzzer performance. I fear that tears are on the horizon, I have to admit. Absolutely love it when people get the golden buzzers.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. And what is your name, please?
Reid Wilson.
Very nice to meet you, Reid.
Nice to meet you too.
And where are you from?
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, fantastic.
All right.
Okay, and how old are you, Reid?
I'm 14 years old.
14. Okay, I'm guessing you're going to sing?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how long have you been singing for?
I've been singing all my life, but the past year I've been kind of working on it a lot more and singing in front of people more and just pursuing it because it's definitely my dream.
All right, Reid, we are all rooting for you, and I always say this, and it's happened, 2 minutes really, really can change your life.
Yes.
So let's see what we can do.
All right.
All right.
Okay, just for starters, that is like one of the worst things that someone can say to you. Like, if there wasn't already pressure on your performance, like, here you go, Reid, more pressure. He's taking it in his stride, though. Go, Reid. He is so nervous.
Can you imagine what this is like?
Come on, Reid.
I love that though. He is 14 years old and already either he's doing it off his own back or he's been taught to do that, to take his moment, to do his breathing. His mum did the same, so maybe it's been something that she taught him. Take that moment, close your eyes, send to yourself, and you must do that before a performance because it's not about the audience in the situation. It's about you giving the best that you can do. And that's often through just taking a moment, not rushing yourself and just centering, especially before like a really big moment like this.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go like other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause you don't own me.
Oh my goodness me. He has such a fantastic voice and like a very, very highly trained singer right here. Reid has obviously had a lot of singing lessons. We've got really beautiful control, great microphone control there. We're hearing, and I'm not saying like Reid, this is a beautiful performance. We're just hearing that he's having a little bit of trouble with those lower notes. That could be because A, the song is a little bit too low for him, or B, it could be because of the braces. Now the braces and the pulling on the teeth can cause quite a considerable amount of head and neck tension, which makes getting lower in the range a little bit more difficult.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go like other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause you don't own me.
Oh, wow. Such a fantastic performance. And you can hear, obviously, Reid has not gone through puberty just yet. It could be just at the beginning stages, even at 14 years old. We still have very much that prepubescent, don't tell me what to say. He's singing in the key of the female singer who has sung this song, yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that's not going to happen then after puberty as well. So we actually, when a singer is going into puberty, we have no idea what type of voice they're going to come out with. It's really about a progression. It's about, you know, going through the exercises, keeping on singing through this time, and then the voice starts to develop. It can take between 5 to 6 years for the voice to really start to settle down and for that singer to then find their particular voice range or voice. We call it a fach. So the like either like soprano, like male soprano, tenor, baritone, or bass. It takes a long time. And actually, we don't really start to see it calming down even in female singers until about 21, 22. I just want to hop in here and say thank you so much for joining me. And we did it! We reached 100,000. Thank you so much for your support. If you are interested in learning more about vocal technique and how all this stuff fits in with your own voice, then hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you around here more often. Anyway, let's keep watching Reid.
With you, don't put me on display, 'cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me anyway. You don't own me.
Take that mic, man.
Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay. I don't tell you what to say. Just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young.
So what we're noticing is when he spoke at the beginning, there wasn't any of that twang or that tightening in his voice. And what I'm not saying, you know, it's a beautiful sound. I'm not saying that we don't want that we want to like get rid of it. It's just I would always want a singer be able to sing cleanly and then with the effects, because that is really an effect that we're putting onto the sound, which is absolutely beautiful, so fantastic, and we want it in there for contemporary music, whichever effect you want to use. Just always with and without needs to be a case. So let's go back to where he started to go a little bit. Take us up there on that ride with taking the microphone away.
Anyway, you don't own me.
Take that mic, man.
Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay. I don't tell you what to say, and I don't tell you what to do. So
Love it. Their singing teacher is very, very good. They've got him sitting in this area of the voice, which is much, much, much more, you know, it sounds more sung, and also obviously everyone's going crazy for it. They're taking the mic off, very well planned. Lovely, lovely movement going on there. Not too much, not coming across as being overly trained, and that's what you really want in these types of shows. You want it to seem like you're just a beginner singer, which he really definitely is not. We've also got this, the audience is getting really whipped up by this song. We'll talk about the next break.
tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young and I love to be young. I'm free and I got to be free to live my life the way that I want, to say and do whatever I please.
Amazing.
That was good.
I absolutely love that because it's just like the I'm finished now. Put the thing like I just immediately saw like so many of my teenage singers. They're just like, right, I'm done. I'm finished now. I just love it because it's just so authentic, you know. That is like a real child's performance, actually. That's like a real teenager's performance. Anything that's like more than that is someone who is just either naturally just much more effervescent and extrovert, or they're just someone who's, you know, been taught that and does that in their lessons and kind of been encouraged to do that in their acting training. I just absolutely love that. So I love to be free. That's high for a belt range of a female singer, but I have to also say that children who have not yet gone through puberty, they find this stuff really, really easy. And I'm not diminishing Reid's talent or his ability or his hard work that he's put into his singing, but children's voices find it very easy to belt really, really high in the range. I actually have some singers, they can belt high. I'm not saying as a competition, I'm just saying that they can belt higher than that. They can also hit even further than the end of my keyboard when they're singing really, really high. Because firstly, there's also just much more malleability and suppleness in the vocal, I don't even know if that's a word, in the vocal folds themselves. They also have much less ability to hold on or hold back the breath in their lungs. So they tend to take shorter, sharper, higher breaths, and that is going to allow quite a lot of like pressure underneath vocal folds. And it's also a survival instinct. So there's a couple of things. The survival instinct as well. Children can't fend for themselves in the wild out there. And so therefore, they are able to boost those frequencies, which we then as listeners perceive to be belt, so that we can hear them wherever they are. So if you've ever listened to a baby screaming, they are belting their little baby faces off, so that we can get to them straight away and everybody can hear them. So, you know, it is a survival mechanism, but it's also, you know, this is a very, very well trained singer. You know, not everybody has this. It does need to be encouraged in order to go up over. That is up and over the natural voice register. So, yeah. Oh my goodness me, Reid, that was absolutely fantastic. We noticed as well as he went up in the range, we had an increase in the mouth shape there. But we also had on that high note the tongue just coming ever so slightly back in the mouth, but it didn't go flat and back down again. And that's also, let's just have a look at that. Watch this tongue position. I mean, beautiful work, especially with those braces. Braces are awful.
And I love to be young, I'm free. And I got to be free to live my life the way that I want, to say and do whatever I please.
Amazing.
Oh, good.
I just thought it's so beautiful. I just had to have a little giggle at that. And you know, kids can pick up this sort of stuff. They mimic. I'm not poo-pooing his success and what he's been doing. Kids don't really think twice about these things. They just do it because they haven't had enough negative experiences for them to think about why they're doing it. You know, they're just like, oh, okay. They don't really worry about it. So it's much easier as a younger singer to pick up these types of riffs and runs and to work on them. And also as we get older, the voice becomes a little bit less malleable around that puberty range and it becomes a little bit more challenging. We saw that tongue compression just there, really lovely when we're going higher in the range, just to add a little bit of fullness to the sound. I was also thinking about, you know, the singing lessons that he's most probably had due to the mouth position that he was using. But also it could be, you know, he said at the beginning that he was from Alabama. Now, look, my very, very limited knowledge on American accents is that Alabama uses a little bit more of that wide mouth position when we're talking about the sounds that they're creating with their normal spoken pattern. So we want to, whether we find this easy or not, can often be determined by our accent and where we come from and what our natural setup of our accent is. And like that Alabama accent is absolutely set up really, really well for higher belting, for higher voiced sounds. I can't watch the end because, to be honest, I've got a whole day of filming and I don't want to cry because I know that I will cry. Reid, that's absolutely beautiful. Let me know down in the comments if I should have a look at the rest of his journey. I see there's a couple more videos of him out there. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on his voice and his progress through the competition. But honestly, I believe that anyone can sing. I did not start singing lessons when I was 14 years old. I started when I was about 16 years old. And honestly, sometimes you can kind of like hit a wall and go like, oh, I've been having lessons for a while, but I don't feel like I'm getting better, which is why I created the Vocal Academy, which is my online singing school focused at helping you with one-to-one personalized feedback on your singing, as well as bi-weekly live masterclasses and group practice sessions. So you can check out the link in the description below if you would like to learn to sing with more stability and more power, resonance, higher, louder. I've got lots of different courses already available for you to start today. Well done, Reid. Check out some more AGT up here, and I'll see you around here next time. Have an awesome rest of the day, and happy singing. Ka kite anō.